how are you doing today? This is King FX Trading Mastery. In this video, I'll be showing us how to navigate within the Mt4 trading platform. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be showing us few things. Number one thing I'll be showing on is how to log into our trading account and how to confirm if our account is connected to the server, because a lot of time many newbies tend to face some challenges with this. So I'll be showing us how to log into our account. Okay, the next thing I'll be showing us is how to look for a pair within the market watch. Also, I'll be showing us how to locate the technical indicators and how to set few of them. Lastly, I'll be showing us how to pick a trade, how to set our stop loss and take profits. Okay, where to set our stop loss and take profit. So come along with me. Once again, this is King FX Trading Mastery. So number one thing you want to do, let's for example, after you have registered with a broker and your account has been verified, it has been confirmed. After you have done that, you'll be eligible to open a live account or a demo account. Okay, so the moment you open your either your demo account or your live account, you will be given an account number. You will also be given a password. You will also be given a server. A server means that is a link that will connect you with the broker's server, which means the server will be the connectivity between you and the broker to enable you trade uh, using their service. Okay, so now the first thing you want to do after you've done that, you will be given all the details I have just mentioned. So after that, you have to download your MetaTrader 4 either on your mobile phone or on your desktop computer. But for the purpose of this training, I will be using the desktop computer, right as you can see in front of you. So the first thing you want to do after you have received all the details from your broker is download the MetaTrader 4, install it. Once you install it, open it. Once you open it, this is what you will see by default. Okay, now how do you log in your account? Go to file, click on file. You just come out. Actually, if you have if uh, this will be the first time you are opening this, you will by default not see, you will see nothing here. The reason why you are seeing this right here, this login details right here, is because I have logged in a demo account. Okay, and I clicked save account so that whenever I want to come back into that same account, I don't have to type it again, so it will be saved on the computer. So if this won't be there by default once you open this for the first time, so you want to type in your account number right here. Okay, and you want to type in your password. Make sure you type them correct. Okay, as you have been given by your broker, make sure you type it here. And right on the server, your broker will give you something like this. Okay, in my case, I use IC Markets. Okay, so your broker will give you something like this. Actually, you will not see anything. This will be a blank space once you open this dialog box. So you will see a drop down menu like this. Okay, then select the one that is you will see a drop down menu like this. Okay, then select the one that is appropriate with the one that has been sent to you by your broker, or you manually type it correctly. Okay, you manually type it correctly, but as you are typing it, you will see the system will give you the options under the broker. Then look for the appropriate one that matches the one that has been sent to you by your broker. So once you click it like this, you see something like this. Then after that, click save. Once you check the save box, save account information box, once you click it, check it like this. It means once you want to log in again, you won't have to type it manually again. So right after that, click login. Once you click login, that is that. Now, how do you confirm if your account has been connected to the server? Because normally, if your account is not connected, you should know. And if it is connected, you should know. So now, once you click login, come down below to this area. Can you see this blue and uh, light green box changing in kilobytes? Can you see as I point to it, it says connection status. So that is where you know if you are connected. If you are not connected, you won't see all the numbers changing. All the kilobytes won't be changing. Okay, it will just stay stagnant. And the blue and light green color that you are seeing will be in red. It won't turn to green and blue. It will be in red. So what you are seeing right in front of you right now, giving you green and blue, and the clover is changing, it shows that you are connected with your broker. So you have to confirm that. Okay. I hope that is clear on how to log in to our account. So once you log in like that, you confirm it from here, and that is okay. And another way to confirm that is that once you log in your account for the first time, if you haven't used the platform before, if you are using it for the first time, which means you are logging in into that account for the first time, then you will see the appearance of your account here. Okay, you see it appearing here as you are seeing my home right now. Okay, so if it is a live account, you see it right written live account right here, because this is the server and this is your account details right below. Okay, but invariably this is where you have to confirm if you are connected or not. So that is that. I hope that part is very clear to you guys. Now let me move into market watch. After you have signed in your account into the platform, this is where you see all the currency pairs. Okay, as we have explained in recent program, this is where you see all your accounts. Now, for example, if you are using the platform for the first time, please pay attention to this. If you are using the platform for the first time, you are most likely not to see all these currency pair as I have them all right here. You may likely not to see everything in here. So what do you want to do to bring all of them out? Okay, you just want to right click inside the market watch, and as you can see, this is market watch. Okay, this area right here inside this place is called the market watch, which is where you locate all the currency pair. So like I said, right click on any pair within the market watch. So you will see a drop down as you can see right in front of you. So what do you want to do to bring out all the currency pair that may not have been listed uh, under the market watch? Now, can you see? Click on show all. Once you click on show all, just click on it. Once you click on it, you will see that this scroll bar will shrink. It will shrink, which means all other pairs has been loaded. So it is now your job to start looking for pair, okay? And you can see the first character of each pair. For example, let's say I'm looking for GPB. If I click on it, will start uh, highlighting all the pairs that has GPB. You can see I'm pressing G. I'm pressing letter G. So it will start highlighting the ones with letter G. So it will be very easy for me to locate which pair I'm looking for. If you are looking for US dollar pair, just type in U, then you start highlighting the ones with US dollar pair. So that is that. Now, for this, how do you get this market watch? In case you do not see it right and you want to bring it out, let's say it's like this. You do not see the market watch. Where do you find it? You can see click on all this icon. You can see it says market watch. It says market watch. So click on it. It will bring it out. Okay. And the same thing goes with navigator. So it is under navigator that you will see the list of your account details. And as a matter of fact, you can log in as many account details as possible. Okay, provided is the account is from this broker. You log at three different demo accounts, two different live accounts, any account, as many as you can, as many as you have. Okay, so just log it in, and if you want to select any of them, just double click on it. Once you double click on that particular account that is not logged in, then you see the dialog box, then just click login. That particular account will be logged in for you. So I hope that part is clear to you guys. Okay, I hope that part is clear to you guys. So the next thing we want to talk about is, before I move further, I hope you understand this is your bid price, okay, and this is your ask price. Bid price is the price at which the market is willing to buy from you, which is the price you are going to sell into the market, okay? And ask price is the price market is willing to sell to you, and that is the price you are going to buy from the market. So you are buying using ask price, you are selling using bid price. So for you to bring the red dialog box, this small arrow that I'm pointing to, this arrow that I'm pointing my mouse to, just click on it. Normal click on it. You this red drop buy and sell button. Okay, so you can see this corresponds sales sell price correspond with bid price, while buy price will correspond with price. Okay, and simply click on sell or buy, because this one is clickable. It's clickable. So if you click either sell or buy, then the market will be executed. But you want very sure, and right in here, this is where you put in your lot size. Okay, so you have to be sure of the number of lot size you want to enter into that place to avoid any silly mistake. So I hope that is clear. And now the next thing I want to talk about is time frame. Time frame, you can see we have from 1 minute down to 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, H1, which is 1 hour, H4, which is 4 hours. We have D1, which is daily, weekly, W1, which is weekly, and MN, which is monthly. What does this mean? Let me quickly start from 1 minute. What does this time frame mean? It means, right, as you can see, I am on 1 minute chart. It means each of these candle takes 1 minute to form. Okay, it takes 1 minute to form. So you may take note at this candle that is opening right about now, that is forming. The moment it completes 1 minute, it will close and another one will open. Okay, you can see, right? It's still forming. The moment it completes 1 minute, it will close and another one will form. So just you may time yourself. Uh, so right now, as I'm on 1 minute chart, it takes 1 minute for each of these candles to form. Okay, after 1 minute, that particular candle will close, another one will start opening. And after 1 minute, that one will close, another one will start again. So that is that. So the same thing goes with 5 minute chart. So all the candles right here takes 5 minutes to form. Okay, so it takes 5 minutes to form. After 5 minutes, it closes, new candle starts to form. So same thing goes with 15 minutes. So it takes 15 minutes for this to form. So on and on like that. So as you keep changing them based on the time frame, so each of the time frame you click on will correspond to each of the candle. Okay, and for the newbies in the house, you have to take note of this, that each candle takes 1 minute, each candle takes the time frame to form. For example, I'm on H1 now, which is 1 hour. It means all these candles that you are looking at takes 1 hour to form. Even this big candle takes 1 hour to form, and this small one also takes 1 hour to form. Okay, so the difference is just that if you switch to 4 hours, it will take 4 hours for each candle to form. If you switch to daily, each of these candle took uh each day to form. Okay, it means all the activity of all the candles under smaller time frame below 1 hour is within this one candle. So I hope this is clear. And as a matter of fact, all the black candle, these ones right here that I'm pointing to, this one right here, the ones with black in it, there are the candles that shows to you that market is going up, which means market is buying, which means market is on the bull side. Okay, the black candles right here, as you can see, shows that market is moving up. It's telling you that market is the buyers are in place. Why this white one shows that market is dropping. Okay, right, as you can see from here down to this place, you can see the candle kept coming down. So it shows that market was dropping right here, and from here you can see it went up, which means market went up right from here to this place. So is mixed with white and black candle, but overall you will see that it was a drop right from here down to this place. So that is how to quickly identify the candles. In one word, when you see the ones with blue with black, it means market is going up. The one with white means market is dropping. I hope that is clear to you guys. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how to, and before we go into that, let me quickly share to us how uh, you can take your buy and sell trade and how to put in your stop loss and take profits. Okay, number one, for you to even come to this chart to click either buy or sell, like we have been mentioned and like we normally tell students, the first thing you want to do is make sure you are using a proper risk management and make sure you know what you are doing before you type in anything on the trading platform. Okay, because any slight mistake may cause you to lose uh, substantial amounts of money, if not to blow your account. Okay. Now, where do you click if you want to take a trade? Like I said, you may click here, sell or buy. Okay. I think I have explained this, but normally we generally don't use this a lot. Okay, to avoid silly mistake. So you want to click on new order. Can you see what I'm pointing to, guys? You want to click on new order. So once you click on new order, click on it. You can see this dialog box. It comes out, okay? Right, based on this chart, you can see I am on USD card, okay, which means United States dollars and Canadian dollars, okay? And look at symbol right here. I'm having the same currency pair, okay? You have to double sure and double check this place that you have the same currency pair as what you have on the chart right here. If you have something else other than what you have here, you want to change it. You want to click on this drop down, change it to what you have here, okay? But in most cases, if there is no mix up somewhere, once you click on the new order box, you will generally see the currency pair you are looking at right here. You will find it here. So you just want to double check that so that you won't be looking at USD card and start trading another currency pair. So that's why you have to double check that. Now this is volume. Volume. This is where a lot of people makes mistake. So you want to pay attention. Like I said a few minutes ago, you have to be sure of the lot size you want to use. You have to calculate your lot size first based on risk management. Okay, you have to be sure if you want to use 0.01, which is micro lot size, micro lot, which is the smallest lot size. Okay, you have to be sure if that is what you want to use, and if you know how to calculate your risk management. This is very, very simple to determine if you learn how to calculate your risk management. Okay, and all of this we show you during our advanced training. Even we even teach you beyond what we have been discussing so far. Okay, so you want to be sure if it is 0.01 or if it is 0.1, which is mini lot. Okay, which is mini lot. And remember, if you type in one right here, you are trading one standard lot. Okay, for you to trade one standard lot, it means you have huge capital, nothing less than $1,500 above, minimum above. Even $1,500 is small to trade for you to trade one lot. So you want to be sure of what you are going to type in here. So if you know your risk management, you'll be able to manage it, enter this one properly, okay, without any mistake. So all these things are the things we advise you and give you good knowledge about. Okay. Now the next one I want to talk about is stop loss. After you have determined your stop loss, you know what the number of stop loss should be. You know the value already. This is where you have to type it in first. Okay, you have to type, this is where you put in your stop loss, and you already know your take profit. This is where you type it in according to uh the value you have with you. Okay, and comment box, you don't need to type anything. Now come to type. This is where you pay attention again. Are you entering the market instantly based on market execution? What does that mean? It means, are you okay to either buy or sell with this price that you are looking right in front of you? Okay, if you are okay, you want to buy it or sell it immediately, then you have to use market execution. You don't change it, you leave it the way it is. Just leave it at market execution. If you are okay with any of this price, either you want to buy or you want to sell, so then you leave it at market execution. Click either sell or buy based on what the direction you want to follow. Okay, but we have pending orders. Pending orders is telling you Do you want to wait for a certain period, for a certain price, uh, okay, this is where pending order comes in. This has some technical explanation, so we are not going to be dabbing into that because uh, this video right, this video you're watching right now is basically for the basic education, okay, and I don't want it to be too long, so we give a serious explanation, which is the part two of how to use the trading platform during our advanced training. So we teach you even beyond what we explain right. So for basic educational purpose, I am not going to be diving into pending order beyond what I have just mentioned. Okay. Under pending order, we have buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and sell stop. So we will explain more and deeply on these four areas during our advanced training. So come along with us. So I hope you're familiar with this. And by so doing, as you are putting your pending order, you have to put your stop loss, take profits, and the price at which you want the market to come to before either buy or sell. I hope this is clear to you guys. I hope this is clear to you guys. All right. So I'm going to close this right away. Now, the next thing I want to talk about before I round up this I end this video is that how do you locate your indicators? How do you locate your indicators? For educational purpose, based on this, I'm going to be sharing I'm going to be talking about two indicators, which is moving average and relative relative strength index. Okay, so how do you locate these indicators on this trading platform, and how do you use them? Now, like I said, I'll be bringing in three indicators. Okay, no, sorry, two indicators, two moving average and one RSI. Okay, so now where do you find your indicators? Can you see this plus sign that I'm pointing my mouse to? Okay, it already says indicators list. So once you click on it, you have this drop down. Okay, you have this drop down. You have this drop down. So how do you bring out your moving average? Go to trend. Okay, once you point to trend, it gives you another drop down. Switch to that. You can see moving average. Click on it. You see this dialog box. Okay, and as a matter of fact, once you click the dialog box, this is what you see. You see 14.0 another. This is exactly what you see right in front of you once you click on moving average for the first time. Now, I want to change the period. The period right here is telling you the based on the number of candles, the number you are going to type in here, we work on the chart based on the number of candles, okay, in relation to the number you type here. Now, for example, let me type in period 120, okay, and I'll be using exponential moving average. We have different moving average method. We have simple, we have exponential, we have smoothed, we have linear weighted. But for educational purpose, I will be using exponential, okay? And I want to change it to, I have changed this to 120, right? So under level, you don't want to change anything. Under virtual, you don't want to change anything. Leave it with the parameter, just change the period alone, because the period is what you need to calculate the number of candles, okay? So if I should click OK, then you select based on the color you want, Right now we have red, so I'm okay with that red. Click on it. When I click OK, you can you see this red line? Okay, this red line is the moving average. Is the moving average, which is exponential moving average 120. That 120 shows that the chart we calculate, the moving average we calculate based on 120 candles. Okay, if you put in 14, it means the moving average we calculate based on 14 candles. If you put in 50, it means the moving average we calculate based on 50 candles. So any number you type in within the period is what average uh, is the number of candles the moving average we use to calculate the movement. Okay, so now I have put in 120. 120. So this 120, right, as you can see, that is the line. Okay, so that is how to bring in your moving average. Now let me bring in another moving average. I'm going to bring in period 5. I'll go to moving average, go to trend, moving average. Let me bring in period 5. 5. Can you see? It means this is going to calculate 5 candles. 5 candles. So I want to leave it as exponential moving average method for educational purpose. So let me select white line, white. Okay, let's say I want to select yellow. Good. Can you see the yellow line in between the candle? So how does moving average work? It means the moment the smaller moving average crosses the bigger moving average from up down, as you can see, it indicates sell. I hope that is clear to you guys. It indicates sell. This cross right from here, that massive down to this. So it means market is going to go up. As a matter of fact, this red average, which is 120, is considered as the slow moving average. Slow moving average. Okay. And this one with 5 period, which is this yellow line, is called the fast moving average. Sorry guys, I booted out, so I think everything is back. So now, okay, just a few seconds. Few seconds. I'm trying to switch to better network. Okay, great. I think we are good to go right about now. So now, like I said, this red line, which is 120 period moving average, is considered the slow moving average. Why this 5 moving average, which is uh, yellow, is considered fast moving average. Okay, so whenever you see a cross of the yellow of the small moving average down from below to the upside, crossing the moving average shows that market is ready to go up. So you can see right after this cross from here, the next thing we had was a massive move up. Okay, and right here you can see when it crosses down, the next thing we had was a massive drop. Okay, so that. And take note, it does not necessarily mean it has to be 120 and 5 moving average. Okay, you may have 14 and 6. 14 and 6. So it means any moving average with larger number is considered the slow moving average, and any moving average with smaller number is considered the fast moving average. Okay, so it does not really matter any number it is, but anyone that has higher number is considered the slow moving average, and the one with smaller number is considered the fast moving average. So I hope that is clear, and that is how to use your moving average. So that's how to bring it out. The next thing I want to talk about is relative strength index, RSI. We have a lot of indicators, but for this video not to be too long, I'll be mentioning just two, moving average and RSI, as I have said earlier on, and we teach more on all other indicators during our advanced training. Okay, so you can imagine we have a lot of uh a lot of indicators like this. Under trend we have almost 7 and more. Under oscillators, look at the list. Under volume, look at. Under B William, look at. So you can consider under, even under custom, look at. Okay, but we discuss much on majority of them, not all of them actually, majority of them. So you can imagine what we are putting together in our advanced training. So now let me bring out the other indicators. So where do you get RSI? RSI is an oscillator. Okay, it's also an indicator, like I explained to some of our guys who attended the training a few days ago. So RSI is also an oscillator. An oscillator is like a pendulum that swings up and down. Okay, when it swings up, it will definitely come down. When it goes down, it will definitely bounce back up. So that is how oscillator works. So where do you bring out RSI? Go to the same area, click on this plus sign. You see the drop down. Go to oscillator. Okay, you are not going to trend this time. Go to oscillator. As I am pointing to, can you see right in front of you? So you can see we have relative trend index, average true range, BS power, boost power, all of that. But for this training, this education alone, I'll be using RSI, which is relative strength index. So I'm going to click on it. You normally click on it. Let's click. Once you click on it, the dialog box comes out. Okay. Once the dialog box comes out, the default number you see right in this box is 14 as well. Okay, each oscillator has its own default settings. Okay, so the default setting for relative strength index, which is RXI, is period 14. It means the relative strength index will calculate based on 14 candles. Okay, if you are using the period 14, but for what I'll be using, I want to be using 21. I want to be using 21. Okay, let's say we are leaving it at, let's leave it at 14. Let's use 14. Okay, so this is 14. We don't want to change anything, but if you want to change the period to like 21, 30, 15, 18, this is where you change it. Okay, and as a matter of fact, we have a strategy that we use 21 period, which the strategy is called the King strategy. You can search right here on our YouTube channel. You see the strategy. It's a very, very powerful strategy, very simple for beginners uh, and advanced traders. Okay, so the strategy has about 72% win rate. Okay, so that is that. So for educational purpose, let's use period 14. So apply to close. Generally, a lot of people, a lot of strategy will require you to leave it at close. Okay, so it depends on what the strategy requires. That is where you have to change it. But generally, a lot of people don't change it, so you leave it. So this color right here is the color the RSI is going to carry. So that is that. Let's go to level. Click on level. This level 30 and 70 shows that that is the high level. 70 is the high level, while 30 is the low level. Okay, so that is the default settings of RSI, relative strength index. So let's go back to parameter. So after that, if you have any settings for this is how you set it. If you have any settings, probably you want to change this to 20, double click in it, on it like this, double click on it, change it to 20, change it to 50, change it to 50, change it to any number you like, but I'll be leaving it at 30. You can change this one also, same thing, okay, but I'll be leaving it like that. So I want to click OK. When you click OK, there you go. This is RSI. This is RSI. In a nutshell, how does this work? Once this blue line comes below, touches this below line, okay, which is 30. As can you see my mouse right here? 30, that is the lowest level. You have set 30. So if you see this blue line comes into this 30 line, it means market is already oversold, and any moment from that time, from that period, market will start going up. And as a matter of fact, you can see, let me mark this area. You can see, okay, this is the area in correspond to this vertical line. You can see that is the area market went oversold. It went into the 30 line. Right after that, you can see market started moving up. You can see the RSI started going up, okay, which is the same movement with the market. You can see. So the moment it comes into the 30 line, which is oversold, then the next thing you can expect is market to change direction and start going up, and vice versa. Once market comes into the above 70 line, you can expect the market to drop. Okay, so you can see right here again, it went over. So the next movement was market went up a little bit before it continued the downtrend. You can see now, perfect. Another one here, you can see market around this area, market went overbought. It went overbought. You can see the moment it crosses back into the line, it started dropping. It means if market gone over is overbought, it's going to come down again, because it cannot go uh, on and on like that. It's like a human being. Once you breathe in, you will definitely want to breathe out. So that is how the market works. So okay, so once you breathe in, you cannot breathe in forever. You will breathe out. Okay, and once you breathe out, you cannot breathe out forever. You will want to breathe in. So that is how the oscillator works. So once it goes up, definitely it's going to come down. So once you see the market above the 70 line, it's telling us that market is already overbought. So you can expect the market to start dropping right after that. And as a matter of fact, right from this area, you can see the next thing market did was to start, drop. It started dropping right from this area. You can see, you can see a good move down right to this place, a good move down. So can you see? I hope that is pretty clear to you guys. So thank you so much for your time. This is where I'll be stopping right here. I feel like going on and on, but I don't want the video to be too long, and I think I'll spend right well over 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So if you like this video and you have gained some value with this basic platform walkthrough, please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also leave your comments. And what we have taught you right here is just a basic knowledge. Okay, we teach much more than what we have just mentioned during our advanced training. So because I see a lot to talk about on this platform, we can take 2 days to treat this platform alone. because this is where a lot of newbies and even some intermediate trader makes a lot of mistake. So, and we want to be sure everyone gets this right and perfectly well to avoid silly mistakes. Okay, I hope this helps you a lot. This is King FX Trading Mastery. So if you are watching the video and you are not on our group, on our Telegram group, drop your comments. You will see a link below this video, our Telegram link. Click on it, join our Telegram link, tell others what the value you've gained over this video. So thank you so much once again. This is King FX Trading Mastery. So I'll see more of you in our next video. Thank you so much and God bless you.